Well, it was about all the different systems, the military, the government, medical systems, the education systems, stuff with the families, because families in the States, they're not like they are out of the country, where in a lot of different countries, families will sit down and have meals together, and you know, they'll spend a lot of time together. We don't really do that in the States very much anymore, because everybody's on the go, running to do something. And, you know, like when I try and get my family to all sit down for dinner, it's kind of hard, because, you know, the rest of the people in our neighborhood with my kids who they play with, as soon as they're done eating, they're gone. So I want to find out, you know, hey, how was your day? What's going on? This kind of stuff, like a lot of the families down here in Argentina do. You know, it's a dynamic that people, I think, have forgotten. You know, they're so set on success that you forget about the simple things like loving your family. For me, I do it every night when I'm at home. I think that, you know, I don't want to generalize, you know, the American dinner table, because I think that's not what I'm trying to say. But, you know, the systems failed is about all different kinds of systems. Well, I'm not really a great singer. You know, I sing and play together, and I think that that's kind of special for some people. But that's not really what I'm best at, singing. I think the guitar's what I'm better suited to play. And if I had to just sing, I probably wouldn't, because it's not my strength. It was scary when they said that I'd only get 80% use of my arm back again, and I'd never play. It was pretty nerve-wracking, and I didn't realize how much I identified with guitar, how much a part of me that a guitar was. So I couldn't play it anymore. I pretty much just pick whatever I want to play. We've got over 2 hours worth of material, so we got to kind of play a little bit less than what we can. We could probably play about 2.5 hours if we wanted to, but we've only got the 2 hours, so we're going to play as much as we can. I don't talk a lot on stage. I think that talking a lot on stage it's kind of, I mean, if something's wrong and they need to fix something and you need to say something, hey, that's okay. But if you're supposed to be playing and you're sitting there talking, I don't want to hear somebody talk. You know, if I want to hear what you got to say, I'll read an interview or something. If I'm paying to come and see you play, play. The other guys do, because they know tons of different songs. I never really learned other people's stuff after I started writing my own. I know some riffs, but, you know, it's like as soon as you get to the next part where there's a change or where the guitar solo is, you know, hell if I know what I'm doing. So there's a lot of songs I would love to play and record for future records.
For example?
Well, there's some great Led Zeppelin songs that I'd like to do. There's a lot of old funk songs I think could be done really well. Because, I mean, when I did Willie Dixon's Ain't Superstitious, that was a really weird song. And to make it sound metal, you can do it. You just have to know what you need to do to accomplish that. Well, I would do anything to play in Buenos Aires. Playing on a concert with 10 other bands, I don't care. You know, it's our show. There could be 100 bands that day, and when the lights go off and Megadeth's intro tape starts, no one's going to think of anybody else. It's our show. And that's just the beauty of how Megadeth and the people of Buenos Aires have fallen in love with each other. I don't know how it happened. I wish I knew how it happened, because I'd like to do it again in some of the other countries, because, you know, it ain't like this. You know, Chile's really close. They're second, and it'd be really hard to think of another country that is as passionate about their music as the southern tip of South America. Well, there's some good things and some bad things. I remember when we first got here, people were spitting, and they had said that the Ramones had started that, and I thought, you know, Joey was, you know, obviously trying to do something cool, but it's not, I don't think it's cool. So we got some really big fans and stuck them out on the front of the stage and turned them on and pointed them so that the wind would blow in the audience, so the kids would go, and the spit would go, whoop, right back on their faces. And I mean, for me, you know, that may be a way that people show that they love you. Find another way, okay? If you're going to tell me you love me, find another way. The other thing, too, is first time we played here, we did 5 nights in a row. I've never played any place 5 nights in a row. That's great. Hi, this is Dave Mustaine of Megadeth, and you're watching Rock and Pop TV.